Just a few seconds, just one tremor, can completely destroy a city. Giant earthquakes that changed history and transformed the lives of millions. But which are the biggest and deadliest earthquakes in history? Stay with us until the end of the video to discover the strongest ones. In 10th place of the largest earthquakes in history, we have the Nepal earthquake of 2015 with a magnitude of 7.8. This earthquake hit Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal, and claimed the lives of more than 9,000 people. It destroyed historical buildings and landmarks, including the complete collapse of the Dharahara Tower. Interestingly, this earthquake was so powerful that it even shifted Mount Everest by 2.5 centimeters. The estimated financial damage from this disaster was about $5 billion. Another interesting fact is that this earthquake triggered smaller seismic events in neighboring countries. In 9th place, we have the Cascadia earthquake that occurred on January 26, 1700 in the Cascadia Fault Zone in the northwestern United States. With a magnitude of 9.0, the earthquake generated massive tsunami waves that reached as far as Japan. This earthquake was not directly recorded in American records, but environmental findings and historical reports suggest it was one of the largest in history. An interesting point about this earthquake is that because it wasn't directly recorded, many details remain unclear. However, the event had significant effects on the coastlines of North America and Japan. In 8th place, we have the Chile earthquake of 2010, which hit on February 27th with a magnitude of 8.8. Occurring near Concepcion, this earthquake created a massive tsunami that reached the shores of Japan and Hawaii. More than 500 people lost their lives, and millions were affected. Interestingly, this earthquake shifted the Earth's axis by 8 centimeters, even shortening the length of Earth's days slightly. The estimated financial damage from this earthquake was around $30 billion. Another fascinating aspect is that this earthquake brought more attention to the seismic movements and their effects on the Earth's axis. In 7th place, the Ecuador-Colombia earthquake of 1906, with a magnitude of 8.8, hit the coastlines of these two countries, generating a massive tsunami that reached as far as California and Japan. This earthquake killed thousands of people and was one of the first events to draw global attention to the effects of tsunamis and waves on remote regions. Although the exact death toll is uncertain, the event is still considered one of the most significant natural disasters of the time and led to further studies on tsunami effects. In 6th place, we have the Assam-Tibet earthquake of 1950 with a magnitude of 8.6. This earthquake occurred along the border of Assam, India, and Tibet, China, resulting in massive landslides and river course changes. Over 1,500 people died, and the earthquake was felt worldwide. Even rivers in Africa experienced fluctuations. A fascinating fact about this earthquake is that for a long time it was considered a mysterious phenomenon, and its impacts on global seismology are still a topic of study. In 5th place, we have the Kamchatka earthquake of 1952, which had a magnitude of 9.0. This earthquake struck the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, generating a 15-meter tsunami that reached the shores of Hawaii. Fortunately, due to the sparsely populated area, the earthquake resulted in relatively few casualties. However, this was one of the first earthquakes to be precisely recorded using modern seismic equipment. The event helped lead to significant advances in seismology. In fourth place, the Sumatra earthquake of 2004 with a magnitude of 9.1 was one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. The massive tsunami triggered by this earthquake killed more than 230,000 people across 14 countries. The energy released was equivalent to 23,000 Hiroshima atomic bombs. The financial damage from this event was around $14 billion, and it remains one of the worst natural disasters ever recorded. In third place, we have the Tohoku earthquake in Japan of 2011, with a magnitude of 9.1. This earthquake triggered a gigantic tsunami that caused severe damage to the Fukushima nuclear power plant, leading to a global nuclear crisis. The tsunami waves were even felt on the coasts of America and Chile. The estimated financial damage from this event was about $235 billion, and Japan has since implemented new measures to prepare for future tsunamis. In second place, the Alaska earthquake of 1964, with a magnitude of 9.2, is the largest earthquake ever recorded in the United States. This earthquake generated a massive tsunami that reached as far as California. The main tremor lasted for 4 minutes and 38 seconds, making it one of the longest earthquakes in history. The financial damage from this event was around $311 million, and it remains one of the largest earthquakes in American history. Finally, in first place, the 1960 Chile earthquake is the largest earthquake ever recorded, with a magnitude of 9.5. This earthquake triggered enormous tsunamis that impacted the coasts of Philippines, Japan, and Hawaii, and led to the deaths of more than 5,700 people. The energy released from this event was equivalent to 178 billion tons of TNT, making it the most powerful earthquake in recorded history. That's our list of the biggest earthquakes in history. What do you think? Is there any earthquake you believe should be on this list? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more exciting content.